Well, that went easy there, didn't it? Alright folks, here in Salvaging, Arizona, and welcome to another Saturday strapping adventure. Today's area is going to be the farthest flung area. We're going to be running through all kinds of neighborhoods today. So hey folks, let's go get it. Starting off with Crystal Gale again. Here we go. Alright. And yeah, took down a computer last night. Get rid of that today, may as well. Okay, this. That. What is in this? Oh, blocks. Okay. Oh, they're screwed in there. Okay. Well, that went easy there, didn't it? And a rake. Sure. What? All right. We are on the board, folks. Hey, we got the smackaroos there. Only I don't have any wire to tie them down like I should, or like they should. Well, hey, we'll run that rope across it, and then we shall move on. Let's see here. Is this all locked together or what? That's not. I'll grab the gate, yeah. Huh, these are stuck in there. Yeah, that's a lot of gunk. There's a whole lot of gunk. Grab these. Stick batons. Oh, no, little man loves glow sticks. He likes glow sticks. Okay, let's make a little room there. Interesting. Interesting. Whoa, huh. That got me in the camera there, didn't it? Alrighty. Okay. I think I see one of these here. Let's see how bad it is. Pretty bad. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that full. Little engineers. Huh? Oh. Interesting. Little engineers. Huh. Interesting. Well, why not? Grab that for the littlest man. Okay, let's see here. I'll grab a few shop towels, sure, why not? Do that. Oh, look at this. Oh, this could be for Josie. Little car. Yeah, a little bathing suit for Josie. Absolutely. It looks, don't look like it's even been worn. Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. And the plastic dishwasher. Yeah, that's right. This is gonna be a wire deal. A little bit now. Over and away we go. Okay, well, let's see. Louisiana. Well, this is full of gunk, isn't it? Let's try to rob it first of all. Get all the gunk out. Okay. You got it. Whew. That thing's a bear. All right. Dang. That was a beast. Okay, these are those presentation aluminum deals. Oh, okay. It's one of them to blow up better. Yeah. What size are these? I think I am. Only because my other granddaughter hid there by his grandson. They're by his size. Okay. Well, all right, folks, and welcome to Salvaging, Arizona. Here we are on our way to the second city. The very furthest flung area has opened up. A lot of no alleys. I'm really liking that. So, hey, folks, let's go get it. So we've been driving around for quite a while. Haven't seen one single pile, but there's a dumpster there. And I'm gonna go give that one a shot. We'll see what if they'll let me in there. Hey, quick question. I scrap metal. Is it okay if I grab some of the metal and wires out of the dumpster there? All right, thank you. Alrighty. We'll take this way up. Okay. There's that. It looks like we got a lot of strip stuff. Mainly just the communication wire and whatnot. A little bit of copper there. Okay, there's one. Another one. The helium steel, but not much else. First drop of sweat on the glasses. All right. Hey, expect to be many more. Well, alrighty, folks. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Anything? We got this here, and this here. Looks like somebody ripped off at least two of them, so grab those. Alrighty, we've got a doggy bed there. Like a cat litter box or something. Never been used. Okay. The only time you'll see me take cat stuff is when it's never been used. Got a little red wagon, look at that. All right. Oh, hoverboard then, hey. And some casters, all right, cool. Come with me. Horse properties, folks, and this is the community horse pen. Got the stables over there, got the little bench there, and the riding pen right there. All this is all in the neighborhood, so all the people who live in this neighborhood can use this. It's pretty cool. Well, that's the biggest pile we got yet so far today. Yeah, see a few things down here. Yeah. There are champions at burying here, I tell you. Okay. Well, some Christmas wire on it, sure. Boy. Okay. What we got here? We got this one. Good and buried. Oh, okay. We got it all in the back here. Okay. That and that. Well, it just came apart. That's the little man trampoline, buried, of course. Down. Looks like we got the smackaroos going on. All right. One big box. Okay. I'm gonna do my one trick that I do to stop these from hitting me. I'm gonna throw OJ there. I'm gonna take a piece of this. Right, there's that. Okay. So there's the one. Okay. That. Okay, got the ropes on that. Okay, seeing this one here. Let's see, what is the clips? Oh, those are, I left those in the car. I didn't lose them. Okay, we got this one, the old birdhouse, and something over there too. today. Okay. That. Okay, folks, we're gonna undo that, add this one to the stack, and move on. We are in an alley. Yes, there are a few alleys in here. Oh, doggy, doggy, doggy. Metal base, metal sides. Hey, alrighty. A little bit of metal there. Amongst all that is a, looks like a paper trimmer or just a garbage can with a wire sticking out of it. One of them. Or third choice, it's a vacuum cleaner. Hey, there we go. Hey, I can get that one out. And that's all metal. Dang, that's a lot of metal. I mean, all but another chair. Let's get launched. All right, time to get some ironing done. Okay, feed this puppy right on in there. There she goes. Alrighty, folks, here we are doing the wrap up. I'm sure you might have heard on the radio, it's an extreme heat warning, so trying to get in as soon as I can. It's already 107, gonna be possibly 116, but not bad. Tetrising skills could do a little bit, and could have been a little bit more stuff, but you never know what you're gonna get. So let's head on down to All Metal Buy Scrap and see what we get. Alrighty, folks, here we are, All Metal Buy Scrap, my new employer. Hey, about to get up on the scale here. Let's see what we got. 7,800, 7,800. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty, folks, here we are on the way out. Where did we end up at? 7,280 or 7,300, something like that. Alright, folks, before we leave, let's do a wrap up here in Salvaging, Arizona today. Not too bad. You know, the farther south parts of town, sometimes they're hit or miss, but today we pulled about 500 pounds. Not too bad, not too bad. 6 cents a pound and 30 bucks. Not bad, I'll take that every day. One thing too, and I'm gonna have you look at my sweaty face here while we talk here. I wanted you guys to, if you guys have it in your heart, to pray for one of my watchers. There's a guy named Kurt, and I'm sure you've seen him commenting. He lives in Ontario, Canada, and he just came down with cancer. And he said it doesn't look too good, and so if you guys could really pray for him. He's a really great guy. I've talked to him on and off the channel here. Please, if you could, say some prayers for Kurt. And Kurt, I'm with you there too. Stay strong, my man. Let's head back out, folks. We'll see you on the next adventure. Well, all right, folks, here at Salvaging, Arizona. Let's start off today with a great non-ferrous run. Haven't done one in a bit, so we're going to go through them today. We're going to start out with all this Cat 5 that we got the other day at that one stop in the second city. I believe, like I said, the Cat 3, a lot of that stuff. And a whole bunch of regular old, like just household wires and whatnot. Christmas wires. Stainless, dirty stainless. This is some more stainless right here. Some dirty motors. There's a little alternator there. Those are all my motors. I wanted to cut them down some more, but I just didn't get the time. Was able to get the AC rads cut down. We're doing regulators. We got 3 batteries. We're going to be stopping at O'Reilly's to get the gift card for that. We'll throw in some dirty brass, and we'll throw in 2, 4, 6 of those sealed units right there. Not bad at all. So we'll be head on down, seeing what we get. See you down. Well, alrighty, folks, as we are nearing the big green barn here we go. We're going in there and see what we get for our non-fares today. Alrighty, folks, as we meander out of the green barn here. That was not a bad one, not a bad one at all. I'm gonna go home and do a wrap up on the receipt there. See you there. Well, all right, folks, here in Salvaging, Arizona. There's the Bucket Brigade, and here we are for a wrap up. Not bad today, not bad at all. I'm gonna be putting in a still shot, but we're gonna go through some of the bangers here. We had the sealed units, 86 pounds, that $8. We had the 162 pounds of motors, yikes, $24. Yeah, the household wire, $87 for household wire. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Just about 20 for the ACRs, and that was the Cat 5 wire right there, the $48. Not bad at all. Dirty brass, $17, and $7 in stainless for a total of $223.33. Now, we had the batteries. I took those down to O'Reilly's and went and got me a gift card, so I got a total of $30. It's amazing. These things, $10.49 for a can of WD-40. For not even $30, you can't get 3 cans of WD-40. Anyways, I rant on, but so we got that there. So for a total of, let's see here, we had, oh, and I've also brought in some cans for $16. So we had $224.33 plus 16 for the cans, plus 30 for the credit there, $270.33. That is not bad at all. And little man, what did we say? Say bye-bye. 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 All right, folks. See y'all in the next adventure. See you out there. And a few metal things there. Okay. This and that. Okay. Boom. It's a steel meal. That is a steel meal. Okay. I think these two. Big one. This is a huge set. This is where an 8-foot bed really comes in handy. That's a good steel meal. All right, I think I get a rope on this thing. We'll get it tied down. This one is all wood, but well, it's got some wires on it, so grab those at least. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Not too bad. Just a little thing in there. Electronics. Oh, gas powered one even. I might check that one out. Okay. What do we got here? A lot of clothes. Old Blu-ray. Oh, well, a computer. All right. Very good. Little Dell. A lot of Now we'll take that. Okay. Looks like some car parts there. Hey, actual steel on the bumper. And there. Yeah. Actual metal in the bumper. Wow, who'd have thought? Get a rope on that. Let's see, can we? See if it'll do it. Heck no. That's got some in it. And our flywheel. Alrighty, well, we're gonna tie this up, folks, and be on our way. Alright, folks, PD Story Time. Yes, PD Story Time once again. You get to look at my dirty old hat here. Today I'm going to show you, tell you about a class I took back in 2003. It was about highway drug interdiction, and one of the parts of the class that talked about how to deal with people who are lying. Now this was back in 03. Let's see if I can get this to go right. We got highway drug investigations, current drug trends, highway drug investigations. Now obviously when you're dealing with people on those substances, you're going to be dealing with liars a lot. Okay. One part of the class that I found really interesting was detecting deception by eye movement. And it basically dealt with the sides of the brain, the hemispheres of the brain. The left, now this is for right-handed people, and I'm no neurologist, so don't go quoting me. But basically, the right side of the brain deals with creative ideas. And the left side deals with memories, remembering, recalling, things like that. And that's important because when you ask someone a question, they will often look to the right or left depending on whether they want to tell the truth. So if I ask someone a question like, hey, what's your name? When they look to the right, that's when I'll see it. And sometimes it's quick. I mean, especially if you got a real experienced liar, that flash to the right, and then real quick. If I saw that, I would just say, stop. Just stop right now. I know you're lying to me. Stop. Tell me the truth. And a lot of times I would wig them out. They'd be like, what do you mean? I'm like, I know you're lying to me. You just told me a lie about your name. Tell me your name. And a lot of times it was uncanny how well that worked. I would also ask them sometimes, are you right or left-handed? Because like I said, it's opposite for left-handed people. You know, they'll look to the right to remember. In the class, what was really cool was they had, this is 2003, so we had an old big old camera and a CRT TV behind us. But what they did was they would take people from the class and they'd focus the camera in on just your eyes, and then behind you was a TV that showed your eyes, the where your eyes were looking. And they would ask you a question to remember, like what was the color of your high school prom date's dress? And invariably they'd look to the left, and then they'd give a color, and then they'd say, okay, I want you to describe to me what an elephant wearing a pink dress would look like. And they look to the right because they're thinking of something that you have to imagine that. Many volunteers went up. It's amazing. It really did work. Children show it very much. You see it in children. And I've seen it with little man and all my other little men, and my kids when they were younger too. I would use that on them. In fact, they would get mad at me when I would use it on them. But yeah, a kid, he'll glue his eyes to the right when they're trying to. There goes one right. Yeah, hold on. We're back. But yeah, it was weird how well that worked with the looking to the left and looking to the right, and I got many people to confess that way. And try it on people that try it on your kids. Ask them a question that you know they're gonna lie about. See where their eyes go. You'll know what I'm talking about. We'll finish up if you guys stay here. I wanted to. I remember I talked to you guys about the guys I arrested called the Hockey Mask Bandits. They did about 14 armed robberies. This was back in February of 2003. I found a few more things about that. Like I said, these guys had done 15 armed robberies, and I caught the ringleader. I look back here. It says the first guy, the main one involved in all 13 robberies, he was sentenced to 21 years in prison. The judge showed leniency to another one and his co-defendants since they had no criminal history. So this guy with no criminal history went out and did 13 armed robberies. I think he might have gotten on a little substances, maybe. I don't know, maybe. Third guy got 17 years, and one of them was given 10.5 years. And what's really weird to think is that all those guys are out now. That is strange, unless they've been arrested for something else. And I'll end with this here. This was a note from one of our what I called the Secret Squirrels undercover guys, because they were looking for these guys like crazy. I mean, they had those guys out looking everywhere for them. And this was sent from an officer, Officer Gonzalez. It was to my boss. I just want to send a quick note on Steve's vehicle stop on the robbers on 7/30/02. As you know already, these robbers have been tearing up Tempe and the surrounding cities with their antics for the last month. I just wanted to say to all of us here in SEU, that's Special Enforcement Unit, the undercover guys, I think Steve did a great job of anticipating the suspect vehicle's route after fleeing the last robbery, and stayed calm on the vehicle once he fell in behind it and initiated the stop. This was just the break we've all been waiting for. His good work got the ball rolling for SEU and gangs to run with, which resulted in the arrest of the whole group within the hour. Crime spree over. So that was a very nice one sent to my boss, and that was pretty cool. Every now and then you get those attaboys, and those are very nice to get. So hope you guys like that one. And like I said, try the thing about the looking on the ice thing. It works, believe me. Let's get back scrapping. Let's see, got some chairs and some of that stuff. Buggers are heavy. We can do an up and over on this one. It's light. And there's that. Get a rope on that, and we'll move on. Steel meal there. Okay. May have some room. Let's see here. Oh, wow, these are. That was not cheap back in the day, I guarantee you. That was not a cheap one. There you go. Beautiful. Get a rope around that. Away we'll go. A water cooler. I do like water coolers. Then we find a. Can we shimmy in a spot for that there and somewhere? Let's see. In the rabbit hole. We're gonna find one. Last thing we do, we gonna find a rabbit hole. We'll get a rope on that. We'll move on. All right, folks, nice scrappy skyline. I'm liking this one. Really am. This was a pretty good run today. Definitely getting good amount of steel on this one. Heavy and loaded down. So we're kind of far away from all metal by scrap, but we're gonna be heading that way right now. See what we get. Meet you down there. 8160. All right, another sweaty one. Let's get up on the scale and see. 7,300. Looks like 7,300. All right. Well, all right, folks. There it is. The wrap up for the day. Got a little smattering of wires, a little bit of aluminum. This thing here, I'm going to put some gas in it. That may work. I don't know. When I threw that down out of the thing, it busted up. So I just grabbed all there, and we got a computer, Blu-ray, and little welding bits right there, I think. Now let's go to the steel. Now in the second city we got 30 bucks. Today we pulled out $840 at $50.50 for a total of $80.40. Not bad at all. And it was really cool. I was at the yard and a guy came up to me, Victor, and said he watched my show. How you doing, Victor? What's up? He also said that he runs a junk removal business. And Victor, put your business info in the comments. Plug your business, please do that. And folks, I'm looking at YouTube Studio right now. We are at 2653 subscribers. Thank you, folks. Like I said, my goal is 5,000, but I'll take it. I love every one of you guys. Thank you, folks. I'll see you all next week. Bye.